Hey everybody, it's me, Sean, and welcome back to our new episode of Ostriv. And we are back. Spring is just about upon us. I set up some new fields. Look at this giant field. It's like a 30 yield on this sunflower field here. Another big one, 20 something on that field. And a couple of smaller fields for wheat and potatoes so we can have more vegetables this year. Now we do have a few of our fields over on this side are going to be fallow, which is not a problem. We not going to have any trouble with that. One thing I want to set up is I want to set up a well, because I want to get ready for cattle. That's what I'm doing here. Not totally prepared for cattle. So one thing that cattle would be nice would be to have. Maybe I'll demolish this field and put the cattle here, because I want them to be near my farm. They need to have access to water. This actually would have access to water. They need to be near somewhere to harvest grass as well. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to get grass for them either. But yeah, this would actually be a very good spot for them. Maybe I'll wait another year before I start bringing in cattle. Don't quite need them yet, but what I can do is start setting up the grass harvesting, collecting stuff. So maybe, I'm still not entirely sure how that works. Like I get hay dryer, will collect nearby grass, so I'll put one up there, and maybe I'll put another one over here or something, I suppose, like there. And I assume it'll get the grass from, I know I could squeeze it in there, just like over in here or something. And then I will put a hay barrack, which will store it, put that kind of here near where the thing is going to be. And then we've got water over here, so we don't need to worry about that. Wow, that water is almost depleted already. I'm definitely surprised by that. Let's put in a few more wells. I'll put one here, and then I'll put another one here that'll go. I mean, it's a good spot for it because it's kind of centrally located, and it'll go with the cattle thing when I set it into where this field is next year. So our population hit 100, I think. That was while the video was still rolling yesterday, just before the end of the video. Got a few more houses. We have a lot of people going broke still. No surprise there. Snow is melting away, leaving us beautiful, beautiful home, grass, green land. Good sentences. Let's assign workers to the farms. Lots and lots of workers. Now you can limit the number of laborers on the farms now. Maybe you have to do a new save to be able to do that. They did say that not everything works with the old saves, but the game was updated today. And that was one of the updates, was that you could limit the number of laborers on your farm, which is good. I'm not entirely sure why you would do that. I guess if you wanted to have them focus on construction and whatnot, but honestly, I'd rather have them focus on the farm, because usually it's a matter of either getting things sown like we're doing now or getting things collected. And I think all of those are pretty important. So I do not plan on changing any of those, even when it does become available, unless I can find a compelling reason to do so. All right, we've got our town hall. So if we take a look at our population, we can see. So we do have, wow, a lot of our population is very poor, which is a shame. And it shows we have a high unemployment, which I find really hard to believe. So we have 54 adults, and we have 59 open vacancies. We have 33 working. So that means we have 20 some people not and only one laborer? That can't be right. I mean, that has to be wrong, because we should have a ton of laborers over here sowing these fields. Are already done? Yeah, we're not done sowing the fields yet. You do belong to a farm, right? Yeah, I thought so. So, I gotta sneeze. Excuse me, boy. So I'm not sure why we would have such high numbers of unemployed when there's a lot of sewing to be done still. The game's a little confusing. But if we look at our economy is strong. I'm actually going to raise the wages a little bit. I'm going to raise the prices on our goods, and I'm going to raise the rent on our houses. I did that in the stream game, and it didn't seem to hurt anything. We'll do it here. Maybe it'll tank our entire economy, and the game will explode. That would be a bummer, but I don't think it will. I think we'll be fine. Once again, they're skipping the priority list. Why even have them in order when they're going through and building the things at the end of the list first and ignoring the things at the top of the list? But I mean, that's what they're going to do. So I can't control it. I can't stop it from doing whatever it wants. Let's open up the market for our fishermen. We'll get them working at both docks. Should not have anybody out of money. I'll lay off any men that I find working in a shop. Get out of my shops, men. This is ladies' work. All right. Okay, I guess believe you're a woman. I'll take your word for it. You, get out of here, fella. This is not a job for you. It is a job for her, I think. All right, good stuff. Let's make sure there's no men working as workers in the farm either. There's not. It's too bad you can't look and see how the sewing and stuff is going on the farm page. Oh yeah, they're not going to have any sewing or anything. I believe all of these are sewn or fallow. Great, so I can lay all these people off. So long, workers. Get out of my face. I'm a good boss. Definitely a good boss. I don't think do we have any sunflowers stored? I don't think so. I think we burned through them all. We don't have a granary. All right, you guys are out of a job. Speaking of, do we have any hemp stored? No. So you guys are out of a job too. Textiles? Nope. Sorry, ladies. You can keep working. So that should definitely get us plenty of workers for our fishing dock. Now that I've fired, well, I've mostly just fired all the women, unfortunately. Don't need more people in the forestry service. Not sure why I keep slowing the speed down. We have a lot of slow times in this game. Really no reason to take it off at top speed. I get nervous though when I'm looking at things and not really doing anything of consequence. Makes me nervous that somehow the game is going to get outside of my control. So we're making very good progress on our growing. Although our sowing, I guess, would be what we're making progress on. We've got these 3 fields left. Get in and watch these workers. Have our beautiful town in the background, a couple of trees left standing there. And I guess that field is sown. And this one, about halfway. Getting there anyways. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. 3/4 almost. Yeah, there we go. That's 3/4. That's more than 3/4. And as soon as you make a couple of passes back and forth, boink. Still have 2 more fields left over here though. And a bunch of families running out of money. A lot of poverty in this town. Very unfortunate income. The distribution of income is unbalanced. Not really sure what the correct way for me to say that was, but I like how they left that one stripe in the middle. A couple of stripes in the middle. Thank you for fixing that up though. There we go. All of our plants have been planted. Food is growing. Money's doing well. We have stuff in here to sell. Some, only half of what we really need for everything, which is too bad. A lot of men fishing. Out bringing in more food. Can use it. It sounds like we built another building. That's another house. So we have no open jobs at this time. I probably shouldn't bring anybody else in. Oh, they do have a little bit of sunflower stored here. Well, now, what am I going to build? I guess I could get the tannery built. We don't need it yet, but we'll need it eventually, right? Oh, really? I could fit it right in there? That's weird. Can I put it over here? I mean, it's nowhere near where the hides are going to be. If this game had like pollution or unpleasant, you know what I mean, like an unpleasant aura or something, that tannery would be right at the top of that, because tanner's usually a very disgusting building. So that produces leather from hides, and the shoemaker produces shoe from leather. So I can put that next to the tanner. So that's good. Is that it? Have we built all? We're going to build a cow shed. Ah, we'll need a slaughterhouse too. Slaughterhouse 5. Ha ha ha, funny. We'll put that here too. So we may as well have all of our cow industry over here, nowhere near where the cow thing is going to be. But at least they're near each other. Yep, we have all those things. Tailor, weaver, shoemaker, thatcher, oil, boatyard, and fishing dock. Okay, so that's one of each industry. That's cool. I believe we have all of... We don't have a granary yet. I really think we need one. And we have our town hall. Pretty neat. Let's speed that up. Let them work on their building. And just watch. Watch as these crops come up. Growing. Some smoke in our eyes. Oh, my eyes. Oh, I'm not crying. I've just got smoke in my eyes. Now, somebody told me that is a jar, like a jar that's drying, like a mason jar, or not mason, but a clay jar that somebody set out to dry. It's pretty neat. Makes sense. I guess just a one person. Not a very popular. Rest of you guys don't use jars. You too rich for your pottery or something. Vase. No flowers on your tables. No wonder your wives are unhappy. Oh. Thought there was a machine gun firing off there for a minute. Suddenly we're in Tunguska. The reawakening. The resurgence. I don't remember what it was called. Anyways, that Tunguska game I played the other day. That was pretty fun. I gotta play that again. Getting those beams up. Cross beams out askew on the treadle. There we go. We've got our tannery. Now it's just gonna sit there till for a year or two. But we just kind of run out of stuff to build. A lot of women looking for work. A lot of open jobs for men. They're not going to have so many jobs once the construction gets done. It's going to be interesting to see how our people handle it when there's no work left for them. I suppose we could start up another farm. So we could build more houses over in here. I guess we could put another farm over this way. Because I just need to find jobs for people to do. Working on a farm is a decent job, and then that'll allow me to give them industry jobs during the winter, working on the farm products. So I think I'm going to go ahead and do that also. Set up a farm there. Set up maybe another lumber forestry center here. So we can start cutting this forest down too. Somebody said I could plant trees around the forestry center and they'll cut those down. It's like, no, I want that space. Give me that space. I need you to clear this stuff out of here so I can put more buildings down, bring in more people. I suppose I'll start generating clothing over there or something. I don't know what happens to the clothing that we build. Do we see anybody wearing it? Yeah, like I don't see it in there. I mean, maybe it's on their actual body, because I definitely am not seeing it in their lists of possessions. Yeah, and clicking on their avatars doesn't show anything. Oh, he's carrying hay on that cart. That's neat. Zoroslav. Svitazar. Miroslav. Where do we have our cart sheds? There's one. Let's order another cart. There's another one over here. Well, that's the classic one. And there's the other one over there. Great. I think I'll put another one maybe in the middle here. Fill that one up. That'll keep people busy for a while. Put a second worker in there. And once again, I turned it down to slow speed for reasons that just don't make any sense. How much hay do we have stored? 4. Okay, that's all right. Grass. Ah, you can watch it drying. Doesn't really, takes a while to gather the grass, or does it? No, never mind, doesn't. Up to 8 being stored here. I wonder how much it holds. Labor by hands. Seems like that would be difficult to manage. Let's see if I've missed any map notes, any map visiting merchant things. It doesn't seem like I have. This little block of homes is nice looking. It's got a good, well-defined perimeter. Still have family running out of money. Our slaughterhouse is coming along. Sort of. Fishing is doing well. Not enough workers, but that's all right. Getting close to harvest time, aren't we? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe more in September. We are getting very close to full nutrition on our fields. Gotta like that. Oh, we finished our slaughterhouse. That'll be handy when we get our cows in. Once this field is harvested, we'll demolish it. And then we will be able to... Oh, I still have these guys all working there. Oh, you can't set... There's where you set the laborer limit. Neat. I still don't want to set it. I don't mind having all my laborers pulled away from everything else. They should be working on the farms first. It's a top priority. There's still more wheat coming in. Nowhere to sell potatoes. I mean, you know, we can sell them here. For some reason, they don't want to gather them very much, but we can sell them. We should have plenty of hemp. What do we have? 4 fields of hemp coming in this season. Well, we had 6 fields of hemp come in last season, because that's oh, this one's coming in this season. Okay, so we'll have 5 fields this season. We have 5 fields last season as well, because that's the last step in the rotation. Is hemp. All right, we're gonna need workers here real soon That hemp was just about to be ripe. Yep, I don't know if that's the right word for hemp, but it is ready to be harvested. That's what matters. Get that stuff harvested. And then I'll be able to start employing workers to take care of that. Turn that hemp into textiles, and then turn those textiles into comfy jeans and shirts, I suppose. Go about our standard rotation. We could probably even get cows during the winter, maybe? Because we have the hay to feed them, and we're going to have fallow fields next season that they can graze in, so they won't necessarily need to eat the hay. I think that 8 hay is enough to feed them throughout the winter. All of our building is getting caught up. There is not going to be a lot for people to do during the winter. I don't really want to build more homes. Families are running out of money. Never enough laborers, so there better not be anybody unemployed, yeah. I mean, I'm sure that I can click on some of these and it will say that some of these people are unemployed, yeah. Mother Dulia is unemployed, but she shouldn't be, because there's plenty of jobs for everybody. All those laborer jobs are open. Wow, a lot of fish being stored. I could open up more market stall buildings. It's not a bad idea, really. Especially since we have clothing. Do I have... Okay, they do sell clothes in some of these. Soon we're going to have shoes and those sort of things too. Shoes. Sunflower oil. You've got everything. So I can set up a few more of those. Market stall. Bring in a worker. Potato. Flour. Shoes. Clothes. I don't have one over for this neighborhood yet. Worker. Goodbye, fella. No. Keep trying. Send me a woman. Thank you. Milk. Clothes. Shoes. Fish. Oh, that's right. We're going to have beef now, too. I don't know why there's a guy working there. There shouldn't be. It's a bummer. You kind of have to micromanage some of these because suddenly there could be a man working there. Although we have open vacancies for all genders, so. Alright, looks like most of these fields are caught up and people are busy hauling, so I probably shouldn't be giving them new tasks or anything. But I'm sure you heard the timer went off. You know what that means. We've come to the end of another exciting episode of Ostriv! 110 population. Economy is booming. Got a lot of goods coming in this year. Gonna have some cattle here before too long. It's pretty exciting. I'd say all in all, we're doing very well in our little community. Kind of tough to keep everybody employed. Although, not right now, but during the winter, it's going to be tough to keep everybody employed. Easy to keep everybody employed during the summer or during the fall when it's harvest time. You know what to do after watching this video. If you enjoyed it, click that like button. Leave me a comment in the comment section. I am always happy to hear from you. And I hope you will join me again for the next episode real soon. I'll see you then. Bye.